To Super Duper Morning Show. I don't know where these songs come from, but anyways, we got some special guests joining us in the building. Let's rise to a higher level of conversation and discussion. Gotta say good morning to the Rise Foundation. They're back here in the building. Gotta say good morning to Chiara and Josiah, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good morning. Very good.
Yes, welcome back to the Super Duper Morning Show. Congratulations. I saw your back to school event drive was a success. Yeah,
definitely.
And you're not done. You still got things on your agenda that you want to complete before the end of the year, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, always working.
All right, tell us quickly about the whole back to school drive. You know, in a nutshell, how everything went.
Yeah, so I think the community showed up like 1,000% for sure. Locally, abroad, just from the volunteers, from those are the persons coming out at the supermarkets, just giving either in kind or financially. Also, like the Von Stapler donated towards the back to school. He had his fire, and whatever surplus he got from his funding, he gave.
Yes, Dano, yes.
Dano, yes.
Right.
Dano. We had someone from the from Holland as well. Shipped items, like school supplies for the back to school. So we had that. I think the feedback from the parents were amazing as well. The schools were grateful. And again, we got. Our goal was 50 students and we helped 60. So we definitely surpassed our goal. Companies came on board. It was just amazing.
Right. Yeah. And I did a little back to school school essentials giveaway as well. And I was saying, you know what? Whatever I had left over, I would give to you guys. Yeah. But man, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, because it was a blessing to give back to so many people, but it was also a curse to see that this is how many people that need this stuff. Yes, it was overwhelming. By the time it was finished, I didn't have anything left, not even to keep a pen for myself.
Correct.
So it was kind of like, it was good to give back, but it was also at the same time like, wow, this is a serious.
It's definitely eye-opening, because when you see you walk into, for example, 0 to 14 kids and pennies, and you see the prices of uniforms,
right?
That's like, wow. Because at the end of the day, imagine parents who have not just one child,
right? Exactly,
multiple, and then you have to continuously every year, especially if your child is in primary school, continuously make
because
sure
they're growing.
Exactly,
right. And then you have now. I see some secondary school every year has a different uniform. I'm like, wow, okay, yeah.
So it definitely costs, but as Shiera mentioned, the community came out 100%, and we want to say a big thank you to them, because of course. Having your school supplies is important, but having fresh uniforms and fresh haircuts to go back to school is very important. So we wanted to do a full package for the families, and I think that by God's grace we were able to execute this plan and do more than we expected. So especially for our first year, this is something that we want to continuously grow. It's something we want to do annually, and we just want to continue seeing where we can collaborate. And as an example, we did a collaboration with a non-profit out of the US. It is in the newspaper today if anybody's interested in reading up about it. It's called the Nixing Foundation. They came down with some extra school packages for the teachers as well, and they also did more of a youth empowerment in the space of dance, and also the project-based learning, yes, which was based on getting ideas of issues or different problems within the communities from the youth themselves. And wow, that was amazing to see these primary school kids, the ideas or the different conversations and topics that they were coming up with was mind-blowing. Even like sexual assault,
racism, bullying, pollution. So they are seeing the challenges that you talk about, and it just empower them to know that they can make a difference in their own way as well.
Yeah, and not only did you do this drive for the kids, but like you mentioned, you also gave back to teachers, and in some cases schools when it comes to supplies and stuff as well. So you tried to help everyone in some kind of way or the other.
Yes, for sure. So we had the 10 boxes that we got from the local supplies then, and then we gave it to the Cycle 2 teachers from the schools and 721 kids, and then the supplies from the Nixing Foundation went to Cycle 1 teachers. So it's basically 20 resource boxes and 60 school packages with in the backpack, school supplies, and uniform vouchers.
Okay.
And yeah, so the annual school is foundation and then a corner, and then 7 to 1 kids with a teacher resource box.
Okay. So you had a lot of people from the community, like you said, helping out and everything. What was one of the main challenges you would say from this give back? Because of course, you're doing it with a good heart. But when you think about the logistics, because I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna put some essentials in the bags and it. But it took like 2-3 days. And then after a while, like, I don't want to see any more pencils, no more erasers. Like, I'm done. What was the challenge with you guys? Because I know you deal a lot with logistics. That's something that you specialize in.
Yeah, definitely. So, but for us, I wouldn't say packaging it was challenging, because one thing I have to say, our amazing volunteers who came on, they really assisted us with packaging, and I want to say a big shout out to them for that. I would say a challenge for us that we experienced throughout the program was having to tell certain parents or persons that we couldn't do specific things, because when we kept, of course, promoting the project and people kept reaching out, so we had a lot of families or parents reaching out, and we tried to help or assist where we could, but of course you can't do everything. So that was a challenge, I would say, for us, not being able to help everyone who reached out, or every person who needed assistance in some way. So that was challenging, I would say.
Yeah, because even we delivered some school supplies yesterday to another school that was not on the list, and it was like, do you guys have any uniform vouchers left over? Because school started, maybe you've seen the students that do need them. Like, we don't have any. So yeah, it's just the need is great, and again, we started quote unquote small with 50 and 60, but of course the goal is to expand and, like I say, do more and impact more.
Yeah, I would have to say the same challenge for me, especially when you had to tell somebody like, no, I'm sorry, like I really want to, but I don't have anything more. But yeah, it was really heartbreaking. But hopefully next year all of us could collaborate. We have more people coming out, because the more the better.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. And again, it was only possible with community support. So again, individuals passing, giving in kind, financially, like I think for sure over 100 persons or even more participated in the project. So we definitely appreciate the community really coming together towards that one goal that we had. And then for companies that supported, we want to shout out to Very Jewelers, Bright Path, Caribbean, Koiman. They also donated the boxes that we use for teaching resource boxes. Brooks and Associates, Total Restoration Dance Ministry led by Katharina Carbon, Mount Zion Pentecostal Church, and then also persons came on board like in kind, so like Penny's, Home Menu, Mamacita Store. Nagico also came on board with pencil cases, so they gave the entire school's pencil cases from all the list that we had, so they definitely came on board. And then with
and of course, I'm a person, like every 2 weeks or every week and a half you want to see me in the barber chair, so I know how important it is to look good, feel good when you start back school. Like a haircut does something different,
for sure.
So we got some barbers to come on board. So we had Barber T from VIP Barbershop in Colby. We had Dave and Brandon from Simplicity Barbershop on the Pondville, and then we had Honey Groom, which is Ashley, up and coming new barber, I would say, on St. Maarten, and she gave back her time as well. And of course, we just had the community support, and we appreciate that. And we couldn't have done it without the community at all.
Yeah, and again, if you're talking about community, we had the international volunteers coming in, like from the Nixon Foundation, and again, we needed to host them as well. So we got Paradise Inn on board to host them, accommodate. And then we also had Motorworld that partnered with us with 2 passenger vans to be able to move the volunteers as well as the supplies to deliver the supplies. And then we had Pollos Hermanos that donated a lunch for us after a long day with the kids. They were able to relax, recoup, and then go back in the afternoon sessions.
Nice.
And then Carls and Sons donated raisin buns for the students for all the sessions. And then Camps Trading donated juice. So everybody really pitched in to make the project possible. And like I said, it was really amazing to see everyone just calling, I want to partner here, I want to do this, can I donate? So it was just a good feeling for sure.
Great. All right. Well, congratulations going out to the Rise Foundation. Keep up the good work. So what's next up on the agenda?
What's next? Like yesterday we started our other program, which is our Elevate Youth and Family program. So we have 17 students coming from either Court of Guardianship, foster care or other vocational training schools, high schools then, and where it's a transitional program. So they're getting sponsored to get their GED or attend NIPA. So we have 11 in GED and 6 at NIPA. And then they're also doing different life skill and work ready workshops. So like this Saturday is goal setting, and then we have self-awareness, budgeting, time management coming up every 2 weeks. And then they're also going to be creating volunteer projects. So we want them to be able to give back to the community and not just live and work, and just understand their role within the community, that they have a power and influence to make the world better, a part to play. And then we're also going to start recruiting persons who want to volunteer and be a mentor. So if you're interested in that, they can reach out, and then we're going to do our training before the end of the year, and then they're going to get matched as well. So that's our program right now. And then of course we're going to work on our Christmas projects now, basically.
Everything is now.
It's prep.
Everything is now. If anybody wants to get in contact with the Rise Foundation, to see how they can collaborate with you, how can they reach out?
Yeah, they can reach out via phone 584-7473, and then they can email team@risesxm.org, and of course we're active on our Facebook and Instagram, RiseSXM.
All right. Well, thank you, Chiara, and thank you, Josiah, for joining us today on the Super Duper Morning Show. Keep up the great work. Before you leave, I have one more question for you, which is our question of the day. Facebook.com/Laser101. It's Tie Break Tuesday, so you got to choose one. Cheese balls, Cheetos, or cheese puffs?
Cheese balls.
Cheese balls, Josiah?
I think cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs to you?
Yeah.
All right. That's today's question of the day. Laser 101. Thanks again, guys.
All right,
Thank you for having us.